You can get most things from the supermarket. The days of just popping in for the food shop alone have gone, with clothing, homeware, electronic goods, and sometimes even other stores within a store. But two Norfolk supermarkets now have an added attraction. You can have a health check before your weekly shop. The Tesco by Kings Lynn's Hardwick Roundabout and the Asda in Great Yarmouth are the first to pilot it.
Yeah, so we decided to invest in some health stations for Norfolk based on what our data was showing us. So that's understanding kind of the Norfolk population health needs. And in some areas, cardiovascular disease is really quite high. So what we mean by cardiovascular disease is it's kind of a general term for conditions that affect the heart and also the blood vessels. So that's things like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, and even dementia as well. So it does a lot of different health assessments. So some of the measurements that it does is BMI, which is body mass index. So that measures your height and your weight, gives you an idea of whether you're a healthy weight for your height, basically. It also does your blood pressure as well, so you can understand your readings. It also does your pulse, your heart rate, basically. And also it does things like asking you a few lifestyle questions. So how much alcohol do you consume? How much physical activity do you get? And for some people as well, it also asks you, or it also calculates your heart age as well. So that gives you an understanding about what your heart age is compared to your actual age and how much at risk you are of developing cardiovascular disease. So it's really quick. So we say that it can be done under 4 minutes. So it can really be kind of put into your day quite easily, obviously, especially as you're going shopping. Just take those few extra minutes to be able to do your health check. And we're already starting to see repeat users engage with the station as well. So that's people who have had a first engagement but have actually come back to the machine. So for them, it might be a case of monitoring their blood pressure or monitoring their weight. Ultimately, what you get when you also use the station is you get that signposting. So if there's a risk identified, you'll be given advice and guidance around that. In some cases, it might be a case of going to your GP practice to ask for advice around your blood pressure. But things like with your weight, it will also signpost you to our Norfolk support services such as Ready to Change, which is an online digital platform for helping people to make healthy lifestyle changes with things like stopping smoking, achieving a healthy weight, and also getting more activity as well. Obviously, one of the things is that it can save a lot of money for the NHS. That is really important, and for adult social care as well. But ultimately, if people develop chronic conditions as they get older or at any point in their life, it can have really devastating effects on their health and their lifestyle as well. So not only them, but the people around them as well. It really can reduce their quality of life. So making changes now, identifying any health risks that you may have is really important for future health and quality of life.
Very straightforward, quite quick and easy. Step-by-step instructions really helped, and it was all kind of led very much by the screen and the device in itself. But yeah, really insightful, and I would say quite accurate, having had a recent health check from a third party that I use as part of our work benefits. It aligned to pretty much everything that was in there, so clearly very accurate as well. From a community-based perspective, we work obviously quite closely through our community colleagues such as Hayley in our store. We're really keen to look at health and well-being in our environment because ultimately, as a retailer, it's our duty of care to ensure that we do things around healthy fats, salts and sugars, restrictions, as well as being able to showcase this kind of piece of equipment to be able to really engage with our customer base, Norfolk in this instance, to try and drive well-being and sustain any good community feel and kind of environment in store. So.
Oh, it's fantastic. I actually did a test myself earlier on. Well, it's highly preventative. It's very, very quick. I mean, that's the thing. Anyone can do it. It's important for us to put health stations like this in places where people go. They'll be used that way. Yeah, prevention is better for everybody. And I mean, everybody. Nobody wants to have a heart attack. And this is what it will help to avoid.